look at, guys, my name is Tangar iGroglaz, or in English it would be Tangar Game I. Game and I. Okay, today I want to talk with you about best MOBA games. Best MOBA games. MOBA. Okay, so I had a little chat with my Russian mates about MOBA games, and today I want to share my experience in MOBA games with you in English. So, a goal of this video to help you choose best MOBA games suited for you. For you, maybe you are a casual player and you play a bit just for fun, or maybe you're a hardcore player and you play serious for several hours per day, or maybe you're a cyber sportsman, something like this. So I want to help you to choose best MOBA game. First of all, we know that League of Legends is the most popular MOBA game in the world. I think 80% of MOBA players play LoL. Especially this game, it's popular in South Korea, and for example in Vietnam. I visited Vietnam for a month. It was in, I think, 2 months ago, and I noticed that everyone plays LoL. LoL is like paradigm in cyber sport. Paradigm in just you could turn on your TV in Vietnam and watch League of Legends champions. So at normal channel, not at cable TV at all. So League of Legends, of course, it's the most popular MOBA game right now, and we will talk, is it right game for you or not. Second one is Dota. Dota, it's quite a nice game, and it's at second place at pedestal of MOBA games right now, but it could change later, I don't know, maybe. So, what's interesting about Dota and LoL? In Russia, for example, Russian people, they play Dota more often than LoL. You know, in Russia, people, Dota playing three more amount of people than in LoL. For example, it's like million in LoL and 3 millions in Dota. These numbers I just take it from the sky, you know. So it's interesting that Dota is more popular in Russia than LoL because Dota is more free game. You know, you don't have to pay for heroes like in LoL. So Russian people will like free things, of course, and also Dota, it's more complicated a bit, and it's it's more hardcore, I'll say, than LoL. But still, you know, in the world, situation is opposite, and people play LoL a lot of times more than Dota 2. And it's interesting. So guys, LoL, Dota, and third option, today I'll make some options and I'll help you to choose one. It's Heroes of the Storm. It's new MOBA game from Blizzard. In this game we have 3 diminutions, lore diminutions. We have things from StarCraft universe, Diablo universe and Warcraft universe, heroes gathered from these universes, and it's quite interesting because, you know, Blizzard, it's a big company, and these games, Diablo, Warcraft, StarCraft, we played it when we were boys, and I think kinda everyone who playing computer games tried something from Blizzard, and it's really genius, you know. It's really cool idea to take everything from your Blizzard took everything from their heritage and took it to this game. You know, now if you want to go to MOBA market, if you are a developer, for example, and you're creating new MOBA game, you know, like it was a fun game Downgate. Maybe you heard about it. Now it's closed. It's closed. Downgate is MOBA game from Electronic Arts. You know, it's transcontinental, really strong company. Electronic Arts. They published Downgate, and still, you know, they created it. Everything worked in this game. I played it, I made review. It was really nice game. It was not bad game at all, but they closed it. Why? Ha! It's very simple. Because they don't have, they calculated, and it appears that to have profit from this game, they have to put in advertisement so much money, so they would gather a profit several years later, and it's not serious business for Electronic Arts, and they closed down Gate, you know, because they don't have money. Electronic Arts, do you hear me? They don't have money to put new MOBA game in this competition, you know, because LoL and Dota, they took everything, all market, and it's so hard to go to this game general right now. It's quite impossible, but still, you know, Heroes of the Storm, Blizzard, what they do, they make, it's not ordinary MOBA game, I would say. It's quite interesting and it's very casual, you know. League of Legends, it's really hardcore game in comparison to Heroes of the Storm. It's funny, yeah. Heroes of the Storm, they took fans from Diablo, Warcraft and Starcraft, and when you play as Diablo in MOBA game, it's so fun. When you play as Tyrael, when you play as Kerrigan, for example, so it's kind of genius trick to go into this market, you know. I think it's one of the possibilities to do it right now, one of two. You know, second way, it's just create something really new, and we would talk about it, yeah. Really new. And what is really new right now? We could also, by the way, we could speak about other MOBA games like Strife, Smite, Prime World, Heroes of Never, Dead Island, Epidemic, and so on and so forth. So also Dota 1, not Dota 2, original Dota is quite a nice game, but still, let's speak about real second way. You know, it's classic. This is classic. This is first way to put MOBA game, to create popular MOBA game, to take several universes from really big games, you know. So because you need so huge money to go to the market to compare with LoL in Dota, it's impossible. So first way, it's Heroes of the Storm. Second way, it's of course development of the genre. It's MOBA 3D. MOBA 3D, it's games like, okay, it started from Super Midnight Combat, something like this. I don't remember exact name of this game, but it was not Super Midnight Combat. It's not bad game, by the way. It's 3D action plus MOBA. That's all, you know, 3D action plus MOBA. And it was quite interesting game, but it was really raw game. And also they don't have money for advertisement, so not much people play. But still, now we have this idea of MOBA plus 3D action. It's developed to Smite. Maybe you know about Smite. Smite, it's you know, like skiing, skiing at ice, because you can't jump in Smite, and it's quite funny. So it's development of the genre as Super Midnight Combat, Smite, and now what we have minimum. Minimum, it's minimalistic 3D action plus MOBA. It's quite interesting, and it's already playable. You could play this game. And next one coming in this year, I think it would be game Gigantic. I don't know how to spell, but still, let's just write it, because so I want to give you options and you could choose. I want to give you options of games which is perspective and it would be good to play, and I'll tell you why one of these games suitable for you. Okay, so it's Strife. It's new. This is existing games. Also Heroes of Nether here. Let's add it. It will be a small one. Okay, Smite. Also, I want to advertise for you indie game. It's not popular at all, but it's nice game, and I want to show it. It's Minimum. Please try it if you like to shoot. It's free, and you could download it in Steam client. So, Host, Smite, Minimum, and upcoming game which would appear in a few months is Gigantic. Why I want to tell you about Gigantic? Because it's the same thing, but you know, I want to speak with you about MOBA 3D. I already write it down, but I want to do it again. Okay, MOBA 3D, it's like here. MOBA 3D is Smite, Minimum, Gigantic. Let's talk about this game. So Smite, they just took MOBA mechanics, Dota-like style of gameplay, and created 3D things. And it's Smite. It's quite nice game, by the way, but it's not really 3D action because you couldn't jump at the objects, and it's a lot of restriction in this game. But still it's playable, try it, and it's quite popular right now. So next step in evolution of MOBA games, it's Minimum, you know, because this is first wave of MOBA games. LOL, Dota, Heroes of Nether, even HOTS, it's first wave of MOBA games. So next wave, it started with Super Midnight Combat. Now it's Smite, Minimum, and Gigantic. So let's speak about second wave because it's more interesting. So, you know, Minimum. What's Minimum? It's new feature. In Minimum, you have, let me show you, I don't know, wow, nice. In Minimum, you have two bases. Let's try it. Okay, like this. You have two bases. Two bases, and at this basis, any time, in 1 per 5 minutes, for example, spawn big creature. It's like creeps in LoL and Dota, but it's really big and strong, and it's Titan. It's called Titan, and these Titans, they coming from opposite directories. They coming to enemy base, and they fight each other, you know. And you shoot, you could aim. In this game, I want to repeat it. Maybe my English not so good. So in MOBA 3D, you have to aim. It's like Quake, like Doom, like Counter-Strike. You have to aim. You don't just click your mouse in a battlefield, in any space. You have to aim. It's like 3D action, you know, like Battlefield, I don't know, Call of Duty. So Smite, Minimum, Gigantic, it's new wave. It's two genres, 3D action and MOBA genre. And so, guys, in Minimum, it's next step of MOBA 3D games. In Minimum, you have two Titans who spawns and come to each other, and they fight. And you could help them. You could make shots. You could strike them down, and it's quite interesting game. Try Minimum, and it's next. It's next thing. It's new idea, and it's very interesting because when you play when you see battlefield from the clouds, for example, you see, you can't feel this big man, you can't feel this Titan. And when you play 3D, you could do it. and it's the main thing. So minimum is quite fun game, try. And next one, it's still in development, it's gigantic. They just took, if minimum it's game from indie developers, and in minimum these guys they don't have a lot of money, it's very sad, but still, so this game not much people know about. And gigantic, it's game from quite popular guys, and so in gigantic you could, I think this game it would be really popular, and just Google it and learn about it. It's in development, so I don't want to put a lot of time in speech about this game. Let's now think which game you could choose. So guys, these games, these 5 games, it's okay, let's add maybe Strife and Prime World. I like these games already, also Prime World. Okay, let's speak about it. So, if you like cybersport, if you want to try yourself in skin of cybersports, if you enjoy watching competitions, so your game is League of Legends or maybe Dota. But you know, I want to talk about time. If you want to start to play League of Legends or Dota, you have to put months of your life to these games, because in these games you have more than 100 heroes. You know, 120 heroes in League of Legends and Dota. In League of Legends 120 and here too 120, like something like this. So if you choose League of Legends, you have to learn all these heroes. You can't just start to play and play one hero. You know, when at line you meet your opponent, another player, he knows everything about your hero, and you don't know anything about his hero, you always lose. That's all. You can't play at all if you don't know heroes. So if you want to start play LoL or Dota, guys, you have to spend 1 month of your life to know heroes in these games. Okay, if you're ready to do it, if you're a hardcore player, choose LoL or Dota. If not, let's continue let's proceed to another game. Okay, what about Heroes of Never, by the way? Heroes of Never, short speech. Heroes of Never, it's game it's like LoL but faster in 2 times. So it's really hardcore LoL, I'll tell you. And it's interesting, it's fun game, I like fun. And also, let's speak about maybe about baby of Heroes of Never. Developers of Heroes of Never, they created Strife. A Strife is quite fun, casual game, casual MOBA game. It's not so popular yet, but you know, I already told you, it's quite impossible to be popular in compared to LoL and Dota, because you have to put a lot of money in the investment. Because when people already playing, everybody knows about Dota and LoL, it's quite hard to bring them to the new game, and it's quite big money you have to spend. So Strife, it's quite interesting game, it's very casual, not much heroes there, so you don't have, if you want to start to play MOBA games, try Strife, because it's very tiny amount of heroes, it's all open, like in Dota. You then don't have to buy heroes like in LoL, you know, Dota and Strife, you could play every hero, you are welcome. Yeah, it's a big plus of Strife. And also, Strife is a good game, try it. It's a casual, nice game, but not so popular. It's not popular at all, I'll tell you. Okay, so next one is Prime World. Prime World, it's Russian MOBA game, and I like it because you could feel Russian spirit in this game, Russian folklore, Russian you know, Russian Soul. Yeah, and it's a good game, but they put too much donate. I don't know how. They demand you to pay money to them, you know, more money than in compared to other games. But still, now Prime World become better because they reduced their greediness, and now it's more playable. So Prime World, if you want to know about Russia a bit more. Okay, it's quite sweet game, I'll tell you. So Prime World, I like it. So I don't show you bad games today. Bad games, there are a lot of bad games, but I don't want to talk about them. So guys, next one. So you know, let's repeat. LOL, Dota, it's quite hardcore because you have to know about a lot of heroes. Strife, very casual game. Prime World, it's very nice game, also. Nice. It's drawn very nice. It's nice game. So Heroes of the Storm. Heroes of the Storm, I think it's future of MOBA games. It's you know, it's future of first wave MOBA games, because LoL and Dota, it's nice game, but it's very hard for new players to start playing them. And Heroes of the Storm, not much heroes first. Then it's very sweet to control your hero here. You know, it's quite high usability rating in this game. It's so fun to play in Heroes of the Storm. Just try, take mouse to your hand, and you would feel, I don't know, positive vibrations, because it's so cool, yeah. But still, it's very expensive heroes to buy in Heroes of the Storm, but you could play free heroes from every week. You have rotation of free heroes, and you could just don't buy anything at all. So I think future of this, League of Legends and Dota, they would be forever, I think, of course. People would play, but I think Heroes of the Storm could beat them. Could beat them, yes, I'll tell you. I don't know, would it be first game in the world, but I think several millions people would play Heroes of the Storm. I think 20, 40, 50, 100 million, but I think that Heroes of the Storm would beat LoL and Dota in popularity, because it's very casual game. It's casual, but still a lot of tactics could be applied. I think if you want to start playing in MOBA games, try Heroes of the Storm or try Strife. Yes, Strife, it's too good game from old wave. And what about new wave? New wave is, as I said, MOBA 3D. Not much choice here. It's just Strife, Smite, and Minimum. Maybe we would have some more games. I heard about games like Master X Master, Lord of Vermilion, something like this. Tom Immortal Arena, option. You know, there are more games in MOBA 3D, but I want to advise you play in two of them. Smite, it's game with magic. It's fantasy MOBA game, and you play as a god like Poseidon or Zeus, and it's quite fun. And so it's magic, fun MOBA game in 3D, and you have to learn a lot of tactics, interesting items to buy, so it's fun. So about Minimum. Minimum, it's futuristic game, quite cool engine. When you put, you know, you consist from cubics like Minecraft, small cubics, and when you shot to your armor, these cubics, they drop, and it's quite fun. I like it. So Minimum, it's quite cool game. If I would choose, I'll try this too. But Minimum, it's more, you know, more far to right direction. Because Smite, it's like halfway from first wave to second wave. And Minimum, it's already second wave, and it's already playable, and it's already nice. But you know, it's indie game, and every hard things which we see in indie games, they are here. So we could wait, of course, for gigantic. So guys, thank you very much for your attention. I hope I made some help to you. So please subscribe to my channel, and I'll continue make videos about online games, because I'm kind of expert in this field of human life. So please subscribe to my channel. We will meet later. Write your comments. I'll read it, and I'll of course reply to you in my next videos. Bye bye.